Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will present about the PBL project for Group 15, DEKC 1313 microprocessor. So the title of our project is Blender. This is our group member. Firstly is Muhammad Aiman bin Ishaq. Secondly is me, Muhammad Daniel bin Muhammad Rozani. Thirdly is Muhammad Farid bin Muhammad Jasman, alias Jasman. And lastly, Muhammad Amirul Izairi bin Azizan. And for our lecturer is Dr. Muhammad Ruzaini bin Hashim. So there are three problem statements that we have found in this project. Firstly, it's difficult to setting up cooking supplies in the easier way. Secondly, is too much time to get all the ingredients packed. And the lastly is need more power to blend the ingredients. So actually the blender can provide the more power to blend the ingredients. So actually we can set up the power of blender. Either we want to increase the power or decrease the power. So it can make more easier for us to blend the ingredients in the blender.
Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Muhammad Farid bin Jasman. Now I would like to present you guys about the objective of our doing this project. First, to design the up-down counter using 68K. To show what I mean is to know how display every numbers using 8 segments through 68K hardware. Next, learn about technique to do a programming, such as understand the function of BNE. BNE is stand for branch not equal to 0, and the other types of coding. Last but not least, understand the delay concept in programming. For example, the timer.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum, I'm Muhammad Amirul. Now I will continue the flowchart. Before me, I might have been present the coding. Now this flowchart I will continue by a simple understand. First, at start, next input variable speed. Place this input. Next, we in a decision we place a startup button. Next, when we press it, it will display a hello. Next, we put in the ingredient in a blender. Next, we choose whether speed 1, speed 2, or timer. If we choose the timer, it will run for 10 seconds. If in a speed 1 or 2, it will LED blink fast, and speed 2 LED blink more faster. Then it will process in a power or speed that we choose. Next, it will stop after process.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Iman bin Ishaq and I will present about Blender machine code. So for the first one, we using start. It is our first instruction of program. Then we move to declaration part. In this part, we declare all of our hardware by using EQU command. As example, switch, I declare switch to memory E0012. Then we move to initial condition part. For the first one, ORG 1000, and the program will start at memory 1000. Then move.b hexa 1 to D0. Condition to assign LED and store in D0. This condition will assign the initial to which switch set. So then we move to main loop decision. So for the first one is move.b D0 to LED, which means move value in D0 into LED, and cmp.b switch to D1, and we use the EQ command startup, which means if the switch value is high, then we go to startup subroutine, and same goes to speed 1, speed 2, timer, and stop. And then lastly, we use command DRA main, which is the main subroutine is repeated as a loop. Then we move to startup subroutine. So for the first one, startup move B00 into segment 1. All of this code will display hello in 7 segments. And not to forget, use DRA main for repeat as a loop. Then we move to the speed 1 subroutine. At the upper side, we have rol.b1 into do, which means the LED will blinking to the left, and we use the SR fast, and which means it will branch to fast subroutine. And below it have move.b00 into segment 1, and all of this will display speed 1 in our 7 segment, and we use DRA.main. So after that, we move to the speed 2 subroutine. This subroutine is basically just the same as speed 1 subroutine, but we just using the SR faster, which means we branch to the faster subroutine, and the 7 segment will display speed 2. Next, we jump to the timer subroutine. In this code, in this side, the upper side is basically the same as speed 2 subroutine, and the 7 segment will display S, but below that we just add the countdown timer, which is we use the EQ command down. So for the countdown subroutine, the 7 segment will display the declining number from 9 to 10, and it will stop when the timer comes to 0 seconds. As example, we use move.b at star6f into segment 3 will display number 9, and we use CSR delay, which is branch to delay command. In delay command, we use move L 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into D7. This means the speed of the timer. And finally, we have stop subroutine. On this side is a blinking LED part. The LED will blinking twice to show that the program is stopped. Alright, so for the upper part, the 7 segment will display the stop pattern, and the main subroutine is repeat as a loop if we use the DRA command. Then we move to the last part, which is the delay subroutine part. As example, we use speed 0, move L hexa 10,000 into D7. The number is here determine the speed of the LED, which is the greater the number, the lower the speed. And then finally we use N1000. This is the last line of our program.
So this is a result of our project. So when we press the switch 0, the word hello will be displayed, and when we press switch 1, the normal speed, and we press switch 2 for higher speed, and must press switch 3 and switch 4 at the same time, because if we just press the switch 3, the number is still counting but never end. And if we just press the switch 4, just stop this program.
Next, we jump to a conclusion. In a conclusion of this project, we have achieved the project of this Blender project, which is by using 68K Visual Simulator or Easy68K. We have learned about how to count up and count down process by using a switch. We can use the subroutine to have the delay between the number so that we can use clearly the process change from number that we count down to count up. By using 7 segments, segment switches have been used for controlling speed of Blender machine. By increasing and decrease the power, it makes us easy to blend the ingredient in the blender. So that's all from us. Thank you.